Hey everyone, welcome back. And it pains me to say once
again
the admin. Sorry, that we had an issue with communication, and the game is live, and we missed out on quite a bit actually. 138 to 145. Not much that we could do here on the production side. Hopefully we can edge that out later. But anyway, Goldman is going to be the game type that we're watching here. As you can clearly see right now that C and D is C and B are going to go for the boys over on aAa, but it is a very close game nonetheless.
If you are just tuning in, this is the semi-final, and it is all tied up. One map apiece between these two teams in a best-of-3. Fnatic, they already booked their ticket to the grand final earlier on today, and they did so in pretty comfortable fashion, I think it's fair to say. But now, these two teams battling it out to the death.
That's right.
If you will.
And I got to give a credit to Drunk there. Is actually 13-4 here on Goldman. I think that player ended up backing out, so it seems like Eyeballers ended up losing a guy. That's not going to be good. But that's why he kept on going back to trying to shoot him. He's like, why is he not dead?
So of aAa, actually. So that's actually going to make
so
make it nice and fair.
Evens things out here, I guess, if that's one way to look at it. But all right, so 118 to 138 here, 4v4 until these players can get back into the game. And aAa, they are controlling this one with a sizable lead as they have Eyeballers on the bleed.
Yeah, they have both Bravo and Charlie flag at this point, and they're looking at just building upon the lead they already have. Obviously, there is no massive lead. I don't want to say, well, yeah, it's not really a massive lead. Only 30 points. We've seen, that being disintegrated in seconds. All you need to do is hold a trip cap for a couple of seconds, 30 to 60 seconds, and that will get rid of that lead almost instantly. The big question is, how are aAa going to try and hold on? They actually haven't won a first side for the semi-final. They've gone down 48 points in both first sides.
Yeah.
Now they actually have the lead and they're pushing for the trip cap.
Yeah, and they might be able to get that one here, but all 5 members haven't been able to actually join into the game here. So we're taking a look at Drunk again, and I'm sticking with him because he's 18-4, and he's just been on a roll. 19-4 now, just taking out players left and right. Nothing seems to be stopping him until Zanks came around a corner with his gun.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but it did take Zanks to stop him. He's currently 12-7, top fragging for the Eyeballers team, but Eyeballers in a little bit of trouble right now. As aAa kind of get into the groove of things, but Eyeballers need that. They managed to connect with the A and B flag. They need that. That's going to be big for them right now.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, if they are able, and they do manage to get, like you said, A and B, how big can it be for them is the question, because again, you're talking about a sizable lead that this team, that aAa have developed. But on top of that, too, it just seems like they're doing everything right. I mean, Drunks, he's playing so good. And this is kind of helping out the rest of his teammates to be able to follow suit. They're picking up the kills. And if Raiden begins to also, get hot and play the way that we know Raiden's capable of playing, I mean, dude, this team is very capable of winning, winning this match, winning this first side at the very least.
Yep. Couldn't agree more. Eyeballers, though, are reducing that lead from aAa every second that goes by. You can see they've held onto A and B so very well. You see Drunks just picking up the revive there on one of his teammates. Has someone right at the very back, very weak, just throws the frag, decides to back off. And this is a map that we saw yesterday, which was all about the height control. And that's something that Eyeballers did very well. They were able to just get the height advantage, and they used that to just dominate teams on this map. And aAa, that's probably one of the reasons this lead has been massively reduced right now.
Yeah, and if we actually take a look here and see what's going on, no one really navigating the rooftops. One player for aAa.
Yeah, that's Raiden.
Yeah, that is going to be Raiden. So aAa is going to have one player on the rooftops watching over B. They're going to have some players pushing forward, a couple guys watching, making their way over to the roof. So Eyeballers, Jaeger Daniel was the last man standing there. He's going to be the guy on that roof opposite of Raiden now. And B and C are being held here, and they're pinning him down right back A. Honestly, this is looking very good here for aAa if they're going to keep on doing this.
Yep. aAa with 2 flag control. They're pushing for the third. Don't necessarily know if that's the best idea right now. You just want to generate yourself a lead. They haven't been able to do so in either of, as I said earlier on, either of the maps in the semi-finals. So you have to think, if aAa go into the second side with a lead, considering how close they've made both these games, obviously picking up that first map,
but Benson, they're flipping it. They're flipping it, dude. And they do have the trip cap. Should be any second now. But just as I say that, B is now getting contested. There is going to be Scythe there moving forward, and he might be able to take out the player that's going to be hanging out. It is going to be Jaeger Daniel A little weak on that one. Nades flying in. Can the connection happen? Great throw, by the way, from Syph as he looks in to see if he can get him, and he does not, but his teammate's going to be finally coming around the side. That's going to be Jaeger Daniel, and they do manage to get that trip cap. Like you said, Benson, this is huge right now as A is once again being contested by this team.
Raiden was so unfortunate there. He was trying to defend that A flag. He did get it taken down. You can see there on your screen that A flag has flipped. And guys, you've been busy voting in the chat. Let's have a quick look and see what the results are from that. If you're unsure how to do so, !I will bring up a click to tweet link. All you need to do is click that and click tweet, and your vote will get sent to the interweb. Same with aAa, !aAa, a different click to tweet will come up. Let's have a look. It's 47 to 53, still in favor of aAa, but it couldn't be closer.
Yeah, that's right, and now Eyeballers were able to win B, but look right here, you got aAa. They're going to be making moves over toward A, so if you jump over and you see that one player jumping down, he's going to be pushing over by C, hopping over to tabletop. There's going to be a couple players on the prowl here to make a stop happen. It is going to be Drunk, who's currently going to be 26-9, Benson. 26-9. This is what you needed to see out of him.
Yeah, he's been playing well all event. Definitely up there for potential MVP in my eyes. However, Eyeballs have managed to get that 2 cap down. B and C aren't going to be their flags right now. As aAa needs to reply. They have a lead. Now, if they can close this out with you know, like a 60+ lead, that is going to be massive for them.
Honestly, if they're able to get another double cap here and hold this, in which they have managed to do so, and they can actually get an 80-point lead, dude, that could very well just be it. We could be seeing aAa going to the finals.
But Eyeball has managed to just flip that A flag once again. C has been taken from them, though, so they are going to need to play a little more aggressive there. I think it's actually Enox doing some good defensive work for his team. But there's only going to be 2 alive, him and Raiden. And it looks like aAa are going to be able to get their hands on that flag. And, you know, that's big because the tickets are just slowly being reduced. So, you know, Eyeballers, they're probably going to get the flag back, but it's being reduced, which is the key thing.
There's going to be one member actually pushing in. You're going to have a bunch of guys over by C. Drunk now, he's going to be pushing up on B. This could be the opportunity that, you know, Eyeballers needed to be able to chip away at that lead that aAa have been able to establish here. Drunk, you know, for all it's worth, while he has been playing pretty solid, he has been, you know, he has been caught off guard quite a few times in this matchup. So, now I should say toward the, I would say the end part of this matchup, but the beginning is what mattered, and for him at the very least, and that is what was able to establish such a dominant lead here. But it could be all for naught if they're not careful. They have 11 tickets remaining, got about 57 tickets left on the aAa side. I mean, they were in a position where they could have very well have gotten 80 tickets, Benson. Yep. And now it could be 40 tickets if, you know, cut in half. That is not something that I would have expected to see, as B is currently going to be contested now. And let's see, no one's going to be there to pick it up.
Eyeballers have played this so well. I didn't really expect them to pick up this round, but, you know, they've played it so well. They've just played to reduce aAa's lead, and that's exactly what they are doing. As right now, you can see on your screen, Drunks, he's trying to close it out. He's about to drop 30 kills in this first side, but if they're going to have any chance of closing out, they need to get themselves another flag. This lead is being massively, just huge chunks taken out of it by the Eyeballers team. It looks like finally aAa are going to get 2 flags, B and C. Can Eyeballers hold on a little bit longer?
Well, they just need to hold on for a couple of seconds, Benson. They are going to be losing C. Enox is going to be making his way around. Let's see if he's going to be able to find one player. Going in for the double, and he does manage to get it there on Clissett and Jaeger Daniel, and that is going to secure it for him, as well as his team. 37, 36 tickets perhaps, who knows? The other 2 have not quite gone just yet, as there's going to be 2 members left alive, Clissett and Xenix.
Yep, just see. As the player spawns in, that's going to be it.
There you go.
36 ticket advantage.
They had 80 tickets at one point that they could have ended that game with, Benson.
That would have been a lot better. A lot better, but it's going to be a close final half, that's for sure. You know, the first 2 games that we saw, 48-point advantages from both. This time only 36, but it's aAa for the first time in the semi-final going into the second half with the advantage.
If Drunk comes back and plays the same way that he played on that last side, again, I mean, aAa, they could win this game. They could be going to the Dream Arena.
Yep.
You know, so Drunk is my player to watch. He goes big for aAa, they could get the W. On the other side, player I'm looking to watch is Zanks. I said Xenix, I don't know why, but Zanks, you know, getting used to these names, pronouncing them all.
They changed them and whatnot. They don't tell us how to pronounce them.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. We don't know.
We get to just make it up as we go along.
We just go along. For all we know, you know, like Valutasia You know,
Taja, actually.
Taja, there you go. See?
Taja.
They didn't know. Anyway, though.
It's fine.
But of course, all the players here have been fantastic. But yes,
they're loving it, aren't they?
Zank's my player to watch on the eyeballer side. This is going to be an amazing, amazing game here on Goldman Railway. Now, I guess, Benson, this is it.
This is it.
Everything has came up to this. Fanatics in the finals. Who's got it? That's Benson's answer. Of course, you guys could vote. Make sure you guys are out there voting, letting people know who you think is going to take it. You could use exclamation mark AAA, exclamation mark I, and that will give you exclamation mark, not park, exclamation mark I, and that will give you a click to tweet link.
Yes.
Send it there. I'm just stumbling all over my words.
It's
today.
all good. It's exciting. That's why it's exciting. The semi-final, map number 3, second side about to get underway. It's going to be aAa for the first time going in with the advantage, 36 points. It's not a lot, but aAa, they will take it. They'll be a bit downhearted that they didn't go in with an 80-point lead like they could have done, but you have to give credit to this eyeballers team that managed to just chip away and reduce and reduce and reduce. They're going to feel pretty confident going into the second side, but things are going to get underway. Let's have a look at the break.
All right, so it seems like we are going to have players pushing out as C is going to be earned right away, and aAa are able to get C and B immediately because of their spawns. That's going to be good for them, but there's going to be one player there for eyeballers actually creeping around the side. It's going to be Grossfall trying to make his way over to C, which is looking rather good for them if they're going to be able to secure this one.
All
never mind.
aAa need to do is get eyeballers below 36 tickets, and they will take it. They will book their position and their place in the grand final here at Dreamhack.
That's big, man, especially for one of the first Battlefield 4 competitions.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wish I was playing right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'd just be losing myself, going crazy and screaming and whatnot. But then that's me. So let's see, 192 to 191, of course, is what we expected. Very close game between these two teams. As
hang on a minute, triple cap could be on. C-Flag's being taken, eyeballers, no nonsense. Looks like they're gonna go straight for it. Yeah,
but there is gonna be a flip there on A, so, you know, aAa is gonna prevent that one from happening. They do manage to get C. There's going to be pressure moving in. Let's actually see where the squad for aAa are going to be located. So they're spread across here. Might have a couple guys push up on C, perhaps. We'll see if that's going to work out for them. But A is going to be wide open as Enoch's going to find one player. It's going to go in for the hip. That was going to be Ager Daniel. No flip just yet on the flag. Let's see if Enox is going to be able to make his way over to B and begin something going. But wait a minute, we got C being capped, and if Enox moves in, that could potentially be a trip cap here, and oh my goodness.
Both teams lost a player, and then Eyeball has actually lost another player as well, so this is a strange. We haven't seen that. That's yeah.
Okay, so that is pretty weird, and that's pretty weird there. I don't know what else to say about that. Perhaps, you know, we should get a restart or something like that on the match since it's still very early. I think that might be the best course of action. But, you know, again, it's all entirely up to the admins here. So we'll see what's going to happen.
A call for the admin, but I'm not entirely sure what that is. Our production crew trying to get in touch with him right now as we speak, but we'll have to wait and see. For now, the game will continue as aAa actually have their 5th man back in the game. Eyeball has only just managed to connect with their 4th. That was actually Rossville that timed out, but Xenix, he's going to be back again, so it's only for a brief time, but still, that brief time is all it's going to take because aAa, potentially with that trip cap there, it's a level game, but aAa, as I said, with that trip cap, that's going to be their advantage.
Yeah, that's right. So now Drunk is going to be there, throwing out some nades there on the other side. He might try and connect with him. Raiden coming back into it, getting 2 kills right away. That's pretty good by him. And let's see. Oh, so we do have a Twitter poll, by the way, for you guys. Of course, continuing to see what you guys have been saying and voting all week long here at Dreamhack Winter. But Raiden throwing out some shots. He's just on the money here. 4-1, 167 to 154. And it seems like they're going for another trip cap yet again.
aAa with 55% of the viewers at home sort of support. That's...
aAa is a very popular French team, man.
Yeah,
so
of course, they got the big French following out there. And aAa, speaking of them, they have A flag, they have B flag, C flag currently neutral. That's going to be up for grabs. Who is going to be on there? Drunk's trying to do some work for aAa. He's going to get shut down though, and that C flag is going to go back to Eyeballers. But You know, aAa were able to get that trip cap down. They already have the lead. Let's not forget from that first side, they've generated another 30-point lead in the second side. So, you know, that 36-point advantage is essentially now a 66-point advantage, which is going to be huge for aAa.
Yeah, but, you know, as we were talking about that, Benson, there was going to be a trip cap, and aAa have managed to avoid that one, which could have been very, very bad for them. And they are going to be able to establish C. Raiden is going to get taken out now, and that will prevent that very dangerous trip cap. So aAa able to continue their control.
aAa with, eyeBallers rather, with less than 100 tickets left, because let's not forget, if eyeBallers drop below 36, that is going to be game. And
that's
that
right.
will be aAa with their ticket in the grand final. And it's a very, very close game for now. You can see aAa with that Bravo flag. Charlie currently under contention. Alpha, meanwhile, and that's rock solid in eyeBallers' possession. C is going to get picked up by eyeBallers, so this is the start they need, and it looks like they're going to push for the trip cap.
Yeah, that's right. Syph is going to be pinned down on the roof, ironically enough, and he is going to get taken out. His teammate was going to be there as well. Drunk and Raiden are going to be left alone here. Let's see what they can do. They
have it.
They do have the trip cap, but Raiden's able to get rooftop control, and he is going to look right over School here by B. Nothing just yet, so he does have eyes by A and B. There is going to be a player there inside of that corner. It's going to be Jaeger Daniel. That nade flying in. Not able to connect with anything. He's going to get picked off. And we're seeing A get flipped for eyeBallers, but C is also getting flipped for aAa. They're going to go for a little trade here. And this is probably what eyeBallers needed to get back into this, Benson.
Yeah, they need to just make sure they hold on to that second flag. A is being taken, though. aAa trying to grab that. Oh, eyeBallers going to try and play the defensive, or are they going to push the B flag? That's going to be the big question. It looks like the A flag is going to get away from them. There's not really going to be much they can do about it. I'm having a look at the A flag, and in fact, Drunks is going to be there for aAa. He's causing some problems, and it looks like he may actually be able to pick that flag up. He's going to shut down one, can't find the second, so A flag's still neutral.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, with A being neutral here and the score being as close as it is, it's favoring aAa because they have that plus 38 advantage in the ticket department, as you can see at the top of your screen here. So Tom guarding B with his life all by himself. There's going to be one player, Red Dorito, right? Like, actually, if he comes around the side here, but instead, there's actually going to be a pressure being applied here on B, as he's going to have to drop back. Tom's going to find one player there, waiting around. That was actually going to be Plisset.
Oh my God,
getting a double kill, going to get the triple, but that is going to be Enox with the stop. Or actually, that is, I apologize. That was actually going to be Jaeger Daniel with the stop there, going huge. Enox is actually behind him, and Jaeger Daniel just goes clutch to win that one. And now we're seeing a trip cap as Jaeger Daniel and the crew, they might be able to make this happen, Benson, and take the lead. Well, actually, they do have the lead, but, you know, when you got to factor in that plus 38 that is going to be at the top of the screen there. If they can continue to do this, this could be theirs.
Could well be, but it looks like it's going to be reversed. aAa going to try and flip it on his head. They're pushing for the trip cap now. If they can defend C, absolutely everything flashing, blinking lights at the top of your screen. C's been neutralized. A has been taken by aAa. Who is going to be able to, the team that's going to grab that C flag? That's going to be the big question. A is being contested, so is B now. So eyeBallers are able to pick up C. They picked up B, but now they're losing B instantly. So if aAa can pick up that B flag, that's going to be what they need to try and push themselves back into the lead.
Yeah, and Plisset was probably communicated with his teammate that he needed to get eyes over B because he has the rooftop vantage point. And they are going to be able to get B back. So there you go, red team. eyeBallers do establish that one, as aAa will go below the 100 ticket threshold now. eyeBallers, pressure is going to be on them. Let's see if they're going to be able to overcome this one. This is it right here. This is the last round that these two will play. As this is Game 3, Round 2. This is it.
Yep, spot in the grand final up for grabs right now. Both these two teams, they're going to be feeling the pressure now more than ever, as eyeBallers lock in A and B once again. And, if you're an aAa fan, you've got 88 tickets left. And eyeBallers, well, they have just a smidgen more. Obviously, 36 is that magical number on the screen. If eyeBallers do drop below 36, that is going to be GG.
Yep, well, we'll see if that's going to be the case. So, Grossfall finding one, finding another one. That's going to be Tom going in for the double kill. That's going to be huge. Nice play from him. 81 to 109. Grossfall, 23 health. Going for a pre-fire around the corner, but he's going to get taken out inside of the A building. But they are going to be able to get A right back yet again. A and B for eyeBallers now. My goodness, this has just been such an intense and close game. But remember, guys, remember, we're not done yet. We have the finals coming in just a little bit. That's going to be taking place at 4 p.m. CET, which is, let me see, that's going to be 11 a.m.
GMT?
Well, no, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or no, 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's 5 hours, right? Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's 5 hours. I believe it's 5 hours.
GMT, but right now, all flags flashing and blinking. This time it's going to be eyeballers with B and C. They're doing so well.
You know what it is, right? As soon as they see one being flipped, they go right after the other one that's exposed.
It's the best way of playing domination when you have the lead. You don't need to necessarily all drop back. You can just rotate and continuously take those trade-offs because aAa are in a dangerous position now. However, aAa pushing for the trip cap. Are they going to be able to do it? They actually managed to get 3 eyeball players down. I don't think they're going to be able to maybe get the trip cap, but they're definitely going to be able to neutralize B. Do you reckon it's on?
No. They're down. They neutralized B. They cap B. I thought they were going to be able to do it there. I actually had Enox, who was in the vicinity. He's going to get picked off going back over to tabletop. Seems like aAa are going to be able to win this one yet again. Grosval and the crew push in on B quite aggressively as Raiden and the rest of the team can't seem to answer back. 57-89. Benson, it's getting dangerously close here for aAa as the pressure's on for them.
The problem aAa are having right now is when they're capping those flags, they're not able to keep them, as Drunks just did like some karate chop ninja stuff, jumping from the rooftop. Just takes them down. I like it. But again, you know, aAa not able to hold on to those flags. They'll cap it and they'll put themselves in an advantageous position. But then Eyeballers come out big with some big kills, as you can see again, how to vote on your screen. I'm interested to see how you voted as well at home. As for a change, aAa are able to get just to say that they were able to just hold off, but the trip cap could be on. 40-60 now in favor of aAa. You guys are definitely behind them, but aAa are dangerously close to elimination.
Yeah, that's right, Benson, and they lost C, and they might lose A any second now. Drunk trying to stay up here, but they do manage to reclaim B. And wait a minute, they actually have a player actually getting A as well, so they could start to bleed. There's going to be one player moving in. It's going to find one player right in front of the flag, and that's not going to happen. But that would have been such a great play if it would have went through. Now jumping over to Tom. He's going to find one down at the bottom. He's going to connect, but oh my goodness, he can't seem to follow through with anything. Can't get the double on that.
Dangerously close, and just trying to do the maths as we go along. I believe aAa still are in the lead. They have more tickets. They obviously have 43. Eyeballers, if they drop below 36, that is going to be GG. So aAa still desperately just trying to cling on to dear life. But again, they'll cap the second flag. They'll lose the second flag almost instantly. They're just not able to hold on. As Raiden, he's going to need to go big for aAa. The trip cap, it could be on. Well, actually, no, because aAa, they've locked down C. B is completely in control of Eyeballers, but once again, it's Eyeballers with both, as now aAa, they go underneath the 35-point threshold. This is going to be a lot of pressure now on their shoulders. They need to pick it up.
Yeah, that's right, and he is going to, Syfe able to find one player there. Syfe having a great performance, 14 and 12. The last person left alive in this squad is going to be Raiden, as B is going to be contested. Players trying to flip around here. They need to make moves, and they need to make it fast, as all 5 members of aAa are going to be up at this point in time. And Benson's trying to do the mathematics right by my side. Raiden's putting in some shots. 26, 25 tickets remaining here. How many are left on the other side here?
It's over 30 tickets at this point. So, you know, if you're an aAa fan, they're behind by around about 10 tickets at this point. If my math doesn't fail me, but the trip cap could be on.
Oh,
they grab A, they grab B, they grab C. The trip cap is on for aAa. This is exactly what they need. They're putting Eyeballers on the back foot. Eyeballers cannot afford to lose that many tickets, because if they do, they will get knocked out below that 36-point mark.
Yeah, that's right. There's going to be one player right next to Tom. He is going to get picked off. Looking over, Raiden's going to be defending B by his lonesome. He's going to find 2 players pushing it inside of the school. He needs to be careful. He's going to go for the pre-fire shots. He can't connect with it.
20 tickets left for Eyeballers, 22 for aAa.
The pressure is certainly going to be on, as B is going to be contested, but Enox needs to make moves inside as B has been flipped. Nade's flying in. He's going to botch on that nade, but it seems like it is going to bounce on the top there, and he might be able to do something about it. C is now getting capped, and I believe that is going to be from aAa.
He needs to challenge this. He needs to challenge this.
If he wins this, he wins the gunfight.
He gets the kill. Can he try and grab the flag? You see it's being contested. He's going to neutralize it as well. 10 more tickets for Team Eyeballers. This is crazy play coming from Enox right at the very end of this game.
Yeah, I don't know how he managed to do that one, man. Just pure willpower. And we have Drunks. He's looking around, finding one player. It's going to be Grosval taking a seat. There's going to be another one in there as well. Actually, right behind him, flag status. You can see that right there. Big play out of Trunk and he's able to take him out, getting beat as well. 42 is only going to be 2 tickets remaining for them, and that could very well be it. 4 tickets is 36.
One more for a draw.
One more ticket, and aAa's going to the finals, and there you go.
That's this game.
Congratulations to aAa. They're going to be moving on to the finals to face off against Fnatic in the Dream Arena.
What a fantastic finish to that game. You could not ask for a better finish from the semi-final. That just makes you think. Grand final.
And you know what's crazy about that? You know what's crazy about that?
Hit me with the
eyeballers. They all dropped over 20 kills. On the other side there, yeah, 2 players drunken raid, and yeah, Tom go 9-23. Now I'm telling you right now, that can't happen. That can't happen in the final.
Yeah. If you do that against a team like Fnatic, you will get punished. But forget about that for now.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Let's just take a moment to just breathe. And just say, aAa, congratulations, booking your ticket in that grand final.
We're going to see that rematch.
That rematch, first game of Dreamhack, was aAa versus Fnatic. Fnatic came out on top 2-1. This time it's going to be a best of 5, though. aAa desperate for some revenge.
That's right, guys. So the finals for this match are going to begin at 4 p.m. CET, and that is going to be 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you guys can go ahead and do the conversions from there. We're going to be in the Dream Arena, bringing you every single game there. It should be an absolute blast. I am so excited. And yeah, that's it, man. Our top 2 teams, aAa and Fnatic. Congratulations to them.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be one hell of a grand final. I believe we're actually going to have an interview as well.
Yeah, we are, because I'm going to run out there and do one.
You're going to scurry off and do your thing.
Scurry off and do my thing. All right, so
like it.
We're going to talk to the boys over in aAa, see how they feel, and that is going to be coming up in just a little bit. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Grand finals are going to be coming up in just a bit, but next, it's going to be an interview with aAa. Hey guys, how's it going? We are down here at the floor with Drunk of the team Against All Authority, right? That's I always want to make sure I get it right. But you guys just qualified. You are, or not qualified, you just won. And you're going to be going to the Dream Arena to be playing for 100,000 SEK here at Dreamhack Winter 2013. How do you feel?
Well, that's amazing. That was the sickest milestone of my life, for sure. Amazing game. aAa was a team we expected the most to play because we played them 2 times on the internet and we lost 2 times. So that's a good revenge, a very close match, very intense. And even though we would have lost, I'm still happy. That's amazing.
Now, I have to ask you, you personally went huge. You had a couple games there where you dropped a couple 30 bombs. You were just all over the place. I mean, how did you feel individually? Did you feel like this is one of the best matches you've played as an individual player?
That's the kind of match I pull out when I'm on fire, ready. I was well prepared yesterday, slept well. I took a few coffees, and I was in my game. I knew what to do. I knew when I was about to do the kill. That's it, yeah.
Awesome stuff. So now you're going to go up against Fnatic. This is revenge time for you. You lost in the first match of the broadcast, and it's only fitting that we close it out with a Fnatic aAa rematch. Do you think you could take Fnatic in the finals?
Well, we have to prove that we could have done it on the group stages. We had a few crashes, and it kind of fucked up us. But I think we can do it, and we have to prove it now, and we'll do it in the grand final.
All right, man. Well, Drunk, I wish you the best of luck, my friend. Yeah. Best of luck to Against All Authority in the finals, as well as Fnatic. That's going to be coming up at 4 p.m. CET, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you're from the United States. We'll see you guys in just a bit.